23 minutes after 7 o'clock, and we have breaking news. Somebody actually is making a sedan these days. That's been, I don't know how long since we've actually seen a car here on Good Day. Hi, Ed Wallace.
Well, good morning, Tim and Lauren. Yeah, I brought the new Buick Regal over, although it's not really the one I wanted to review. They start at $24,000, so it's right in line with the Hondas and the Camrys and stuff like that, and they have a 250 horsepower four-cylinder engine. Instead, they sent me the GS model. For those who are old enough to remember, that stands for Grand Sport at Buick, and it was very, very popular as a high horsepower option back in the 60s. Well, cars have gotten better since then. This one's got 310 horsepower to the V6, still delivers almost 30 miles to the gallon. But they start at $39,000 now. You get your money's worth, but I'm not sure anybody's asked me about a high horsepower Buick sedan in the mid 45 range with everything on it. Beautiful interior, but check out the front driver and passenger seat. This is a real sports car. It's fun to drive. It's quiet on asphalt, noisier on concrete, but it is beautifully done all the way around. The acceleration, kind of nice in it. Now, the downside is the Regal is actually a four-door hatchback look to it, and the seats, where it's comfortable in the back, the overall design is going to cut down your headroom quite a bit. So to say this car is comfortable for four people 5'9", that's probably accurate, and you might even bump your head on the back on that. What is even more shocking, well, let's make a real comparison. At $44,000, this is very, very close to what the Impala, the Chevy SS was a few years ago that came out of Australia. That came with a V8, and it was a magnificent sports sedan. But the Buick here, as we look at it, it's still the same $44,000, only this one's built in Germany, as General Motors has shut down Holden, ending the days of the Chevy SS. This one's built in Germany by Opel, and GM's already sold that company off. So, I'm a little confused. Buick has a great car in this price range in the LaCrosse. This one's more fun to drive, but I'm not sure there's been much demand for that lately. I do get tickled though. It's the same size as the Accord, the Camry, and they top out fully equipped in the low to mid 30 range. So, it's a wonderful car. I just don't know there's a market for it out there, and if I were going to spend $45,000 plus for a Buick, I'm probably going to buy the LaCrosse anyhow. At least it's a luxury car. With that, y'all have a good weekend.
All right, you can listen to Ed on 570 KLIF tomorrow. His car column, as always, in Saturday's Fort Worth Star Telegram.